From the halls of Ivy League colleges to the great state universities of the West, educators these days battle a pervasive ignorance. Students who should be aspiring to be the best and the brightest are succumbing instead to what is the worst and ugliest in this pluralistic society. On college campuses coast to coast, the fourth R is racism. CBS News correspondent Betsy Aaron looks at racism and one university's fight against it.
It's really, really hard to get up for coming here to talk about race.
On a weekend retreat for college students in the Midwest, the subject is racism.
And for a long time, I was one of the people out there saying, oh, racism doesn't exist. But, you know, it does. And it wasn't until I came to college that I got that.
She's one of 36,000 students at the University of Cincinnati. 3,000 of them are black. One morning in January, the students who live in this dormitory woke up to find a paragraph of racial slurs scrawled on the wall of the lounge behind me. The paragraph was signed, Love KKK. The message aimed at 4 black women, 1 white woman. The message was clear, get out or else.
Now we got writings on the walls, niggers get out.
The freshmen named on the wall meet with members of the campus Black Students Association.
We wouldn't want you to think that all white people are racist, but you have, you know, you do come to recognize that there is someone out there who is trying to stop your education, you know, or just hurt you.
In 1990, on many of America's college campuses, there are white students, there are black students, but there is little, if any, integration.
And when you sit in the classroom with 25 or 30 white students, they used to look at me like, you know, is he crazy? I mean, like I was some form of alien or something.
Just trying to find yourself. Where do you fit in into this white world?
Tensions at this school reflect the mood on campuses all over the country. 1 out of 5 students say they've experienced some form of ethnic or religious or racial affront. And there is little communication between black and white students when they talk at all.
I understand that as a white person, I'm taking part in the privileges that the system gives me, but I don't think that it's right to blame me for what people did 100 years ago.
This class, called The Black Man, is one of a dozen courses offered by a university trying to help students deal with racism.
You have people that really care. I don't care whether they're black or white. You have people that really hate. And what you then have is this huge mass of people that would like to stick their head in the sand.
I want you on my side of the room if you think that we should have a colorblind society.
Linda Bates Parker, Director of Career Development, takes part in the Racial Awareness Pilot Project, RAP. Her message is not just for the students.
A lot of academicians are going to have to go back to school because as it stands now, they don't know how to make the environments more responsive for blacks and other ethnic groups. They're just exploring and touching on it. And the will, as far as I'm seeing, is not truly there.
Well, I have one professor in mind, and to me, she really directs her teaching towards the whites. And, you know, I try to sit next to someone white so that she could direct it to me also.
One of the victims of the latest racial attack wonders if she would have been better off at an all-black college.
Where I used to have white friends and we just do everything together, now talking to them just upsets me. So my question is, how do I get over this hatred, and how do I stop this bug from growing within me, because that's what it feels like. It's, you know, in my heart sometimes feels so heavy.
36 years ago, the Supreme Court desegregated schools in this country. Today, in spite of their good intentions, colleges still mirror the racially polarized society in which they function. Desegregated, but not integrated. Stay strong. Betsy Aaron, CBS News, Cincinnati.
A U.S. Census